Hey guys, what's going on? Sorry for the late video. Had some things to do after the market close today, but still want to get this out for you guys. Today, kind of a weird day. I mean, we got our pump up. We did catch that. We caught that entire move up. We trimmed right at the top today, and we didn't get our final target of 45.43. But getting 12 points on ES is plenty enough to make a living any day of the week. Uh, Very nice trade. I'll go over that here in a minute. But ES. You see, we are still in this bullish daily fair value gap here. However, we have been in this bearish one as well, and you see we are now we have now fully rejected it. We have now closed back below it, which tells me we should at least go see today's low tomorrow or tonight here at 45.07, and then if we don't show any displacement up from here, I'd be looking for 44.90. Maybe we get that on like maybe tomorrow on CPI. We get some kind of like down move, take this low, and then come back up, something like that maybe. That's what I'm just looking at. That's what I see. Real quickly on ES. NQ, pretty much the same story. It has this it has a daily bullish FVG you see here. However, it also yesterday it closed above this bearish one. You see we have wick, and then so this is your fair value here. You have we closed above, took a bunch of liquidity up here, and now you see we have closed back below it, giving us an inverse fair value gap here on the daily now. That will have to trade back above before like we really can be bullish again. Um, and then if you break that down to the hourly, you see as soon as we broke below it, we retested it today, and look where we rejected the very top of that daily bearish fair value gap, which told us we should at least go back to this low. And now you see we're pushing back below. And I do think this could be the next draw here, back down that 350 level, because you remember I've been showing you guys this LRLR here. And you see we're now breaking it down. So next target would be 450 and then 350. See if we run this entire leg. We don't have to. CPI will tell us a lot, but I do think we go down a little more before we go back up. Again, same thing for NQ, down and then up for CPI would be my guess. Don't take a position based on that. That's just a fun little guess that I'll be watching. Going down to the 4 hour on ES. So remember today I showed you guys we had a 4 hour fair value here. That's where we held. We were watching the 4 hour inverse today. I said as long as we held this and this 4 hour, like I'm still gonna be bullish. And then we held it here. We had a nice pump here that took us to our target up here at 45.37, and then I said if we broke this 4 hour, and it was also an hourly down here, just so you guys can see where I'm coming from here. See, we bounced from here, took out the highs, took out enough liquidity, and now we're now displacing back down. We have now closed back below that hourly. We have retested it, and now you see we are rejecting it as well. So I expect us to go back down to 45.07. That's where I get that target. Um, for ES, pretty much the same thing. Hourly inverse here, or right here, sorry, and then we retested it. I'll draw it out just to show you guys. So I want to see us get back above like these levels. You see, close below, retest. Expect this low at least. Here we go, and now we're in this LR here that could potentially take us a lot lower here on NQ. For NQ to be bullish again, I'm gonna want to see this hourly broke. Got to see that first before we go anywhere. Otherwise, I'm still gonna remain bearish because our order flow right now, you see, like here's an 4 hour inverse we rejected. We rejected this 4 hour 1 hour fair value here. We rejected here with the small fair value. So you see, like we never closed below. So it's telling us that the order flow that's coming in is still bearish. So we can't be bullish until we, displace above a higher time frame level, or we take like a significant liquidity level, which would be like, 450, 420, and 350. So that's what I'm looking at on NQ. You will see today what happened. We held we held right here. We held this hourly right here today. We went back up. We'll keep this one marked. This is just to show you guys kind of what happened today. Why we rejected up at the top. I mean, ES took those equal highs at 45.37. But you see, we held this hourly here. It was also a 15-minute. You know, down here there's a 15-minute fair value gap in here, and then you see, you know, the market moves imbalance to imbalance. So we move from this imbalance, this fair value gap is your imbalance. So we held this on the hourly and the 15 just to go up, hit this fair value gap on the 15, which would also be your, you know, it would be back above your 50, point 0.5 fib. Boom, reject, right back down you two, and you would expect this low to be taken out again after this rejection. So you just see it's just it held this imbalance point, you know, just a retrace into premium above the point 0.5 fib, boom, and then right back down. Absolutely textbook. You know, it is nice. I know everyone wants to be bulls and whatnot, but I mean, it is cool to see like this work out the way that it should be working out here. So with that, you see obviously another 15-minute on NQ that needs to be broke. ES I believe has the same thing. Yeah, we'll get rid of some of this here. I want to see this hourly broke. So I want to see it get above 45.22 before I'm comfortable taking any kind of long position. You do see, and then today I told you guys we were bullish still. I was bullish because obviously we held this inverse, you know, the very bottom of it. We held the hourly right here. We'll draw it back out. This is how I got our setup today. So I know I'm showing you guys this again, but we held the hourly, so it made me bullish. It told me we should at least go back up to these highs at 45.32. We had 15-minute equal highs here, but I'm going to show you two on the hourly. And then I showed you guys in the alert channel. I was like, if we start running this little, you know, this little LRLR here, or algorithmic downtrend, whatever you want to call it, we're probably going to run like a good portion of this. And you see, like, as soon as we got above this level, we took out 45.32, and then we hit 45.37, and then obviously NQ ran into that 15-minute fair value gap. You see ES rejected value gap as well, but you can see like we get these downtrends, and like people are just setting anybody that shorted here. This is where their stop is now, and it's just comes up, and then when these stops get hit, it's a domino effect. That money comes back into the market to the buy side, and you know it keeps pushing price higher. It's just a big domino effect, one way or the other. So we could see that to the downside now. We'll have to see with CPI, but our entry today was, get rid of this. So we had equal highs above, so we had higher time frame targets. We inversed this 5-minute fair value gap here, and it was also a 15. So we had double conviction that this play was going to work. So we had a 15-minute and we had a 5-minute. So we got the close above. We bought 45.25, and we trimmed at 45.28. And I told you guys, take anything if you're happy, because we had the Apple event coming up, but I was aiming for 45.32 for these equal highs right here. You see we took them here, and then obviously Apple kind of helped us, but we pushed right up to these 4-hour equal highs sitting up here at 45.37. There are equal highs still sitting at 45.43 we have yet to take, but we ran enough of this downtrend to be able to be like, okay, well, we ran into this fair value gap here with these equal highs. I mean, that's plenty of reason to go back down, and we have already ran back above the point 0.5 fib, and we are bearish. So that's where it came from today. That's what I'm looking for tomorrow. With that, hope you guys had a good day, and we'll see you in the morning.